What if I told you that some people are experiencing mysterious signs that could indicate we're on the verge of a massive transformation in 2025? At first, it might sound unbelievable, but the truth is, more and more people around the world are reporting strange, unexplainable changes in their lives, things that go beyond what logic can explain. And whether you realize it or not, these signs could be appearing in your life too. In recent years, the spiritual world has been buzzing with an undeniable energy, an expectation that something extraordinary is about to unfold. One of the most renowned researchers of the soul and reincarnation, Dolores Cannon, spent decades uncovering astonishing revelations through past life regression therapy. According to her, a profound shift is approaching, and only those who recognize the signs will understand what's coming and be ready to take part in it. But who was Dolores Cannon, and why have her discoveries impacted so many people worldwide? For decades, she worked with thousands of individuals under hypnosis, uncovering memories of past lives, hidden knowledge, and even messages from higher dimensional beings. She believed that many souls currently on Earth have a special purpose, a mission connected to preparing for this imminent shift. Today, I'm going to reveal 8 divine signs that could mean you are being prepared for this transformation in 2025. If you recognize even one of these signs, it might mean your role in this grand event is far greater than you ever imagined. So stay with me, because the first sign is something most people overlook. But it could be the universe's way of sending you an undeniable wake-up call. 1. Your dreams are changing, and they may be more than just dreams. Most people assume that dreams are nothing more than random thoughts, fragments of memories and subconscious processing. But what if dreams are actually something much more? What if they are messages, training experiences, or even direct communication with higher forces? One of the first signs that you are being prepared for the spiritual shift of 2025 is a sudden change in your dreams. If your dreams have become more vivid, intense, and symbolic, it could be a sign that something profound is happening within you. Many people are reporting lucid dreams, where they become aware they are dreaming and can actively control what happens. Some describe encounters with spiritual beings, glowing entities, or mysterious guides who deliver cryptic messages. Others report having recurring dreams that feel like they're in a different realm, being taught lessons that seem too real to ignore. According to spiritual researchers, these dreams are not coincidences. Many believe they are actually subconscious programming, designed by higher forces to prepare the mind and soul for the shift ahead. Some individuals wake up feeling as if they've just returned from another dimension, while others experience an overwhelming sense of nostalgia for a place they can't quite identify. But how can you tell if a dream is truly significant? A major clue is how real it feels. If you wake up with an intense emotional reaction, feeling like the experience was more than just a dream, it might have been a genuine spiritual encounter. Recurring dreams with mysterious symbols or messages are also strong indicators of communication with higher realms. One of the best ways to understand these messages is by keeping a dream journal. Write down everything you remember the moment you wake up, without analyzing it immediately. Over time, patterns and hidden meanings may start to emerge. And if you haven't had these types of dreams yet, don't worry. Some people receive these messages gradually, while others experience a sudden shift, like a door to another reality opening within them. But if dreaming of mysterious messages is already fascinating, wait until you hear about the next sign. There's a phenomenon happening to more and more people, something that changes the way we perceive reality itself. 2. A strange disconnection from reality, but in a good way. Have you ever felt like the world around you is slightly different, but you can't quite explain why? Or maybe you've experienced moments where time seems to speed up or slow down, almost as if reality itself is shifting. If this has been happening to you, it might be a sign that your consciousness is adjusting to a new frequency. Many people going through spiritual awakening describe brief moments of disconnection from reality, not in a way that feels confusing or unsettling, but rather as if they're seeing life from a completely new perspective. This sensation can manifest in different ways. Some report feeling like time pauses for a few seconds, as if everything around them is moving in slow motion. Others say they feel an overwhelming sense of presence, almost as if they can physically sense the energy of the world around them. This phenomenon may be connected to the shifting vibrational frequency of Earth. According to many spiritual teachings, our planet is undergoing a major transformation, and those who are awakening to this shift can feel its effects on a deep subconscious level. One interesting aspect of this sign is that it often comes with a decreased interest in material concerns. You may notice that things you once cared deeply about no longer feel important. You might feel a growing need for silence, solitude, or distance from environments with heavy or negative energy. If this is happening to you, don't be alarmed. This isn't a sign that something is wrong. It's a signal that your consciousness is expanding. You are beginning to perceive life in a more profound way. But there's an even stranger sign that has left many people completely baffled. Imagine waking up one morning and discovering an unexplained mark on your body. What could it mean? That's the next sign, and it might be one of the most mysterious of all. 3. A mysterious mark on your body, a secret symbol of the new era. Imagine waking up one morning and noticing a strange mark on your body, something you don't remember getting. No injury, no accident, no explanation. And even more mysteriously, the mark has a specific shape, sometimes resembling symbols, numbers, or even letters. If this has happened to you, you're not alone. Around the world, more and more people are reporting the appearance of unusual marks on their skin, and for some, these marks seem to carry a deeper meaning. One of the most intriguing cases involves marks that resemble the letter M or sacred geometric shapes. Some spiritual researchers believe that these marks are not random. They could be a sign that the person has a unique connection to Earth's transformation. Dolores Cannon, in her research, suggested that some souls have incarnated in this lifetime for a very specific mission, and in some cases, physical signs may appear as a way for the universe to identify them. But what do these mysterious marks actually mean? For some, they could be signs of spiritual activation, moments when the body's energy shifts dramatically to align with new vibrational frequencies. For others, they might be remnants of past life experiences, manifesting in the physical form as reminders of unfinished missions. An intriguing pattern has emerged. Many people report these marks appearing after intense spiritual experiences, such as deep meditation, astral projections, or vivid dreams involving higher beings. Some even wake up feeling a strange energy shift within them, as if something has changed overnight. If you've noticed a sudden mark on your skin, pay attention. Was there an important event or a strong emotional moment in your life right before it appeared? Did you feel different in any way? And if you've never experienced this, it doesn't mean you're not part of this shift. Not all signs are physical. Some people feel this transformation in a much more subtle way, an increase in their ability to sense energy. Which leads us to the next sign, one that has left many people wondering if their perception of the world is changing forever. 4. A dramatic increase in energy sensitivity. Have you ever walked into a room and immediately felt the energy shift, as if you could sense something was off, even without anyone saying a word? Or maybe you've noticed that your intuition has become stronger than ever, almost as if you can pick up on invisible forces around you. If this is happening to you, it could be a major sign that your spiritual awareness is awakening. Many people who are being prepared for the great shift of 2025 report a sudden increase in their sensitivity to energy. This means that you may be starting to perceive vibrations and frequencies that were once invisible to you. This heightened sensitivity can manifest in several ways. Feeling the energy of a room as soon as you enter it, sometimes even before anyone speaks. Noticing that certain people drain your energy, even if they don't do anything specific. Becoming overwhelmed in crowded spaces, as if you're absorbing emotions that aren't even yours. Another strange phenomenon that many people report is electronic interference. Have you ever noticed lights flickering when you enter a room? Phones glitching, devices turning off unexpectedly? Some believe that this happens because their energy field is shifting, affecting electronics around them. But if your sensitivity is increasing, what can you do to stay balanced? One of the most powerful techniques is called grounding. Walking barefoot on natural earth, spending time in nature, and disconnecting from artificial energy sources. Meditation and energy protection techniques can also help you stay centered and avoid absorbing negative energy from external sources. This intensified sensitivity is not random. According to many spiritual teachings, humanity is undergoing a mass consciousness awakening, and those who are tuned into this frequency shift will start to feel these changes on a deep level. And perhaps the most fascinating aspect of this is that many people who experience this transformation start meeting others who feel strangely familiar, as if they've known them for lifetimes. Have you ever met someone and immediately felt a powerful connection, even though you've never seen them before? If so, the next sign might explain exactly why that happens. 5. Unexpected encounters with people who feel like family. Have you ever met someone for the first time and felt an instant, unexplainable bond, as if you already knew them, even though logic says you don't? This experience is becoming more and more common among those who are awakening. Many people describe meeting strangers who feel like long-lost family members, people with whom conversations flow effortlessly, trust is immediate, and a deep sense of recognition exists from the very first moment. But why does this happen? According to some spiritual teachings, certain souls reincarnate together in different lifetimes, working as a team to fulfill higher purposes. These groups of souls are often drawn together at key moments in history, especially during times of great transformation, like the one we are approaching in 2025. Here are some signs that an encounter with someone may have a deeper meaning. The conversation feels natural and effortless, as if you're picking up where you left off. You feel an instant, deep trust, even without knowing much about them. They enter your life at the exact moment you need guidance or change. You notice strange coincidences, similar life experiences, shared dreams, or the same spiritual interests. These encounters are not random. They are often arranged by the universe to guide you toward your true path. The more you open yourself to these connections, the clearer your purpose may become. But just as the universe brings new people into your life, it may also push you toward radical transformation. Many people going through this awakening feel an unexplained urge to change everything, to leave behind the life they once knew and start something completely new. If you've been feeling that your old life no longer fits you, then the next sign may reveal exactly what's happening. 6. An unexplainable urge to change everything. Have you ever felt like your life no longer fits you, as if everything that once made sense now feels out of place? A deep, persistent feeling that you need to change something, even if you can't quite explain why. This is one of the most powerful signs that you're being prepared for something greater. Many people going through a spiritual awakening describe an intense realization that their old routines, relationships, careers, and even beliefs no longer resonate with them. This urge can start as a subtle feeling, a quiet dissatisfaction with certain aspects of your life. But over time, it intensifies, becoming impossible to ignore. Here are some common signs that you might be experiencing this shift. Losing interest in activities that once felt meaningful. Questioning your career, friendships, or even your personal identity. Feeling like you don't belong in certain environments anymore. Having a strong desire to explore spirituality, as if you're searching for deeper answers. For many, this feeling is unsettling. Change is never easy, and stepping into the unknown can feel terrifying. But this inner restlessness is not random. It's a message from your higher self, pushing you toward your true path. This urge for transformation may also be linked to the energy shift of 2025. Some believe that as the planet's frequency rises, those who are spiritually awakening will feel an inner calling to align with this new reality. But the transition isn't always smooth. Letting go of the past can be challenging, and many people resist these feelings out of fear. The key is to trust the process, to allow yourself to evolve, even if you don't yet know where this transformation will lead. One of the best things you can do during this time is to focus on self-discovery. Practices like meditation, journaling, and deep self-reflection can help bring clarity to your next steps. And if this shift is happening to you, you may have also noticed another strange phenomenon, the constant appearance of mysterious numbers and symbols in your daily life. If you keep seeing repeating numbers like 1111, 222, or 333, the next sign might reveal something truly shocking. 7. Repeating numbers and hidden messages everywhere. Have you ever looked at the clock and noticed 1111 multiple times in a row? Or maybe you've started seeing the same number sequences, 222, 333, 4444, in unexpected places over and over again? If this has been happening to you, it's not a coincidence. Many believe that these repeating numbers are divine codes, subtle messages from the universe trying to grab your attention and guide you towards something greater. These numbers can appear anywhere. On license plates while you're driving, on receipts, phone numbers, or billboards, in dreams, book pages, or even random conversations. But what do they mean? Different number sequences are believed to have specific meanings. 1111, a sign of awakening, indicating that you're stepping into a higher level of consciousness. 222, a message of alignment, balance, and reassurance that things are unfolding as they should. 333, a signal that you're surrounded by spiritual guides, encouraging you to trust your intuition. 444, a reminder that you're being protected and supported by higher forces. Aside from numbers, many people also report seeing other mysterious symbols, like finding white feathers in unexpected places, hearing the same phrase multiple times from different sources, or noticing strange synchronicities happening in their daily lives. These signs serve one purpose: to remind you that you're not alone. They are gentle nudges from the universe, urging you to pay attention to your path and prepare for the changes ahead. If you've been experiencing these repeating messages, try this. Pause and reflect on what you were thinking or feeling the moment they appeared. Many times these numbers arrive as answers to unspoken questions, confirmations that you're on the right path. And if you feel like something big is coming, something that you can't fully explain, you're not imagining it. Which brings us to the final and perhaps the most powerful sign of all. Have you felt a deep inner knowing that something extraordinary is about to happen? If so, you're going to want to hear this. 8. A profound feeling that something is about to change. Have you ever had an overwhelming sense that something is shifting, even if you can't put it into words? A feeling that reality itself is in the middle of a transformation and you are somehow a part of it. This is one of the strongest signs that you're being prepared for a greater purpose. Many people around the world are experiencing this same sensation, an inner voice telling them that we are living through a pivotal moment in human history. This deep knowing manifests in different ways, a sudden urge to seek spiritual knowledge, as if you're racing against time to understand something important. A feeling that the world is changing in ways you can't quite explain, but you sense it on a deeper level. An increased sensitivity to energy shifts, time distortions, and reality glitches. A growing certainty that you are meant to play a role in whatever is coming next. Many believe that this unspoken awareness is directly connected to the events of 2025. Spiritual researchers suggest that we are approaching a massive energetic transition, one that will bring major revelations, shifts in consciousness, and new opportunities for those who are ready. But the question is, are you ready? If you resonate with these 8 signs, then the answer is clear. You are not here by accident. Something is awakening inside you, and it's time to pay attention to the messages you've been receiving. So now the big question is, what should you do next? What should you do now? If you've recognized even one of these signs in your life, it's not a coincidence. Something within you is changing, and your perception of reality is shifting because you're being called to something greater. But the big question is, what do you do now? The first step is to accept this transformation. Many people, when they start noticing these signs, try to ignore them or deny what they're feeling, mostly because they fear the unknown. But the truth is, resisting this awakening only makes the process harder. The more you embrace these changes, the clearer everything will become. The second step is to strengthen your spiritual awareness. There isn't one single way to do this, but some of the most effective practices include daily meditation. Helps you quiet your mind and become more receptive to the universe's messages. Journaling your thoughts and dreams. Writing things down can reveal hidden patterns and insights. Grounding yourself in nature. Walking barefoot, spending time outdoors, and disconnecting from artificial distractions can help stabilize your energy. Trusting your intuition. Start listening to that inner voice that's guiding you. You've been receiving messages all along. Another crucial step is to connect with others who are on the same journey. The more you share your experiences, the more you'll realize you're not alone in this. There are countless people around the world feeling the exact same shift, and by supporting one another, this transition becomes even more powerful. Now, I want to hear from you. How many of these signs have you experienced? Have you noticed these changes happening in your own life? Share your experience in the comments, because your story might help someone else who's going through the same awakening. And if you want to go even deeper into what's coming in 2025 and how this great shift will impact your mission, then you need to watch my next video. There's something even more powerful about this transformation that you need to know. So if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel right now and turn on notifications, because what's coming next might change the way you see everything. Now tell me, which of these signs have you experienced? Let's continue this conversation in the comments. I'll see you in the next video.